Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we have one of my favorite episodes coming at you. It's the most expensive SDCC 2020 Funko Pops. So these are the Funko Pops to buy for the San Diego Comic-Con. If you're new to collecting Pops or you just want to know what I'm collecting, what I think is going to go up in value here in the future, then stay tuned. You don't want to miss out. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss out on exclusive videos like this one today. No one else has this video out right now, and I love making these videos and showing you what I think and the predictions of Pops that are going to go up in value and ones that you should be collecting. The reason why I think you should pay attention to this video today is even if you're not wanting to collect most of these Pops, but you're wondering what's going up in value, I've collected information from different groups that I'm a part of, different social media outlets, and from my personal experience, and I'm giving you this free information. Like, this is stuff I'm going after, this is stuff people in my different groups are going after, and if you're wondering, here it is. I'm just spilling all the secrets out to you guys. So if you're a subscriber, you are in some luck. So the way I'm doing this, if it has $1 sign beside it, it just means it's going to be between $50 and $100. If it has $2 signs behind it, it's going to be a value of between $100 and $200. And if it has a $3 signs beside the pop, like the Cyborg Superman, it has anywhere between $300 and up in value. So a lot of these I'm not going to put most of these I'm not going to put a price tag beside it, but I will say go after the ones that are going to be the most valuable. The reason why you want to go after these Pops, like I said earlier, is you can use these as trade baits. These resell really well to help you add money to your pocket so you can get other Pops you do like, just in case, you know, you didn't like the San Diego Comic-Con, but the New York Comic-Con comes out with some fire Pops. But let's start this video out with the Dark Captain Marvel. And I was not a huge fan of this one when it first came out. I'm not a fan of the Captain Marvels in general, but I could still see it doubling, tripling, quadrupling in value just based on how this character looks. There are a lot of Captain Marvel fans out there, and this by far is the best one that Funko has created for the Marvel line. Next we have the first Steve Aoki Pop from Toy Tokyo. The Toy Tokyo Pops in the past, there's been hit or miss for the SDCC. A lot of them are overproduced and not really wanted. This is going to be one that even people that don't collect Pops will be getting this one. But this one will be in a lot of mystery boxes. It's going to be mass produced, and that's why it's going to have a lower valuation on this Pop, in my opinion, but still one that I would go after. Next we have Vulpix Pokemon Flocked. This one could be higher on my list potentially, but from what I've seen from the Emerald City Comic-Con Pokemon Pops, they've done well, but they haven't reached that peak yet. And so until I see that, I'm not willing to put them above some of these other Pops that I have going on here. And then you have the Mewtwo. A lot of people are not happy with this being flocked. It should have been glow in the dark. In my personal opinion, glow in the dark would have served this Pop justice, but Funko doesn't know anything about Pokemon, obviously, so they went flocked with this piece. Not a bad one, but like I said, until I see Pokemon, maybe this is the month that Pokemon eclipses that $100 mark and just kills it with these two particular Pops, but I'll believe it when I see it. Here we have a Harry Potter Funko Pop, and I like Harry Potter, but I'm not going after this one particularly. I just feel like they could have done a better Harry Potter Pop. I like it, but I don't think a lot of fans were excited about this one. Obviously the Harry Potter fans out there are going to collect this one, but other people that don't necessarily collect this line aren't going to be going after this one, and the hype it's not there for this Pop. As far as social media, as far as, you know, my different groups that are out there, they're not really interested in this particular Harry Potter Pop. Next we have Scary Musha from Samurai Jack from the going for a Toy Tokyo exclusive. There is hype behind this Pop. This potentially could go for more, but we shall see. I have it at the $100 to $150 Samurai Jack 2-pack did extremely well for the New York Comic Con, and it's still at a good profit margin right now for those who picked up the 2-pack. I can foresee this one doing well. Like I said, Toy Tokyo got some really good pops this year. The best I've seen in a long time by Toy Tokyo, and this one for sure will get you your money back in that bundle that they're gonna inevitably do. Here we have the Masters of the Universe Clarful. I'm just going off of Ram Man and what it's done in the past. I foresee this one surpassing that one just because Masters of the Universe has done really well this year, and the hype is building behind this particular line of pops, and I really do see these doing well here in the future. And Blast Attack, even I see them doing better than Ram Man, even though I like Ram Man better than Clarful and Blast Attack. I just think the hype right now is real for the Masters of the Universe pops. Now we have from the first Iron Man movie, Stan Lee in his outfit, his bathrobe outfit, and a lot of Stan Lee fans are going ape crazy for this pop, and it's, to me, this one is the best Stan Lee pop they have released in my personal opinion. Let's just say the Stan Lees of the last couple months of the last year, the molds have not been great, and this is just a classic Stan Lee piece, and it should have been done a long time ago. Glad it's coming out now. The Office Dwight Schrute. Now, you would think this might be worth a little bit more, but I think the hype for the Funko Shop Dwight that recently killed the Funko Shop is not behind this particular pop, just because I think that the Funko Shop Dwight, everyone was going after that one to resell it. There wasn't a lot of Office fans that were able to get that one. A lot of people were just trying to get it and resell it. But with all the pops that came out for San Diego Comic-Con, this one, it didn't get buried, but it's just in the mix of pops. It will do well. 3-hole punch gems doing well. Dwight Schrute always does well, but it's just not there right now. Initially, it's going to be worth some money, and then I could see it dying out a little bit. But still, I mean, it's a piece I want. This is high on my list. Like I said, my most wanted list is different from the pops that I think are going to be valuable. So it's a completely different list, if that makes any sense. Now here we have the Anchorman Ron Burgundy pops. I feel like all of these are worth some money here in the future. If you get one of them, you need all 5 of them. I think this is just the beginning of Anchorman for San Diego Comic-Con pieces, and you definitely want to collect these while you can. I think the best one out of all these is going to be Ron Burgundy with Baxter, but these are extremely hyped. There's a lot of Anchorman fans out there. If you haven't seen Anchorman, go watch it, and then you're going to want these pops for sure. All these pops tell a story. All of them do. And you have to have seen the movie to know about it. Now this is going to start the pricing for the elite pops that I consider ones that have in the past for specific lines have done well. These are not in any specific order except like the last couple of ones, but these sell between $250 to $500 plus easily just because of the line and what's behind them. I know I don't know the numbers on these right now, but for the con stickers especially, but it doesn't really matter just because of this year and how everything's gone. Funko is at its height right now, and you can get good money for these. First we have Bakugo for My Hero Academia. This one reminds me of the Chaco piece that came out that was extremely limited a couple years ago, and that one consistently sells for $300. This is the best pose by My Hero Academia, the Funko line. And I say that hesitantly, but I believe it. It's the best pose by My Hero Academia character. Best action pose. Love this piece. All My Hero Academia fans are going crazy right now. Like, I follow the show, love the show, and I'm going crazy for this piece. I want it, but we'll see if I can pick it up. Pick this one up for the resale value or the trade bait value on this one. It's a great piece. Now we have Marty checking his watch from Back to the Future. All the Back to the Future pops for cons have always done well in the past. That's what I'm basing that on, and I think this one is no different than those other pieces. I love the shades on his head. I mean, they could have done more with it, but I do like, I like the shades. I like him checking his watch. I'm always checking my watch, and so pick up for myself as well. Here we have Kevin for the remix Alien piece. All you had to do was add 3 characters into one, and you have a killer alien pop. It's an up piece, alien piece, and it's from Toy Story. So you got 3 things going for this particular pop, which makes it awesome. Up pops last year did extremely well. This piece is going to be no different than that. This character is extremely loved by a lot of up fans, and my wife knew this character right away from Up, and I could see this one continually to go up in the future. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep. Okay, so this one's surprising. Some people are like right now scratching their head why this one is so high on the list. And before I get into that, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you disagree, agree, whatever you're thinking on this, don't dislike the video, like the video, because it takes a lot of time to make this video. And just let me know in the comments if you think I got it completely off, or whatever you want to say. Just let me know in those comments, and I will try to get back to you in the comments. I try to reach out to everybody as best as possible, but let me explain myself here before you guys go crazy on why this pop is so high on the list. It's because it's three words: Disney, cute cat. And so if you don't know what this is, a lot of people know this is from the Emperor's New Groove, but even those who don't want this pop, just because it's a cute freaking cat, it really is. And Emperor's New Groove is it's a popular Disney movie, and the other reason I did put it up this high is the socials are going crazy. They are going crazy over this cute cat that I don't even know how to say. I should go rewatch the movie to refresh myself, but that's why it's here, and it's gonna do well. If you bypass this pop, I'm just gonna tell you now, it's gonna be a mistake. Next we have the SSG Goku from Dragon Ball Z Super. So this was a gamble for Funko, I think, in many ways, just because last year they released some chrome pieces for the SDCC that Dragon Ball fans hated. A lot of fans picked them up because they collect the line, but a lot of Funko fans do not like chrome at all. I like chrome personally, and that particular piece has tanked the I don't remember which one it was, like a red chrome something. Was it Vegeta or something of that nature? But they took a gamble with another Dragon Ball pop, and it paid off, because we've been seeing a lot of Dragon Ball pops in the last year and this year particularly, and they came out with some fire. One of the best poses for Dragon Ball. I know I said that about My Hero Academia, but another great action pose for the Dragon Ball Z Super line. I have not heard a lot of negative feedback on this pop. SSG Goku, all Dragon Ball fans are going to be getting this pop. Here we have Super Tails and Super Silver in a 2-pack. A lot of people are saying they just wanted Super Tails. I think Super Silver looks awesome in this 2-pack, and the best 2-pack of the year. I said it was maybe the best 2-pack of the year when I released it in my Funko News video. It is for sure the best 2-pack of the year. This one's trending really high on the socials right now in the groups. A lot of people are wanting this for their personal collection. Forget resellers. A lot of people want this for their personal collection right now, and it's just an extremely well done, well thought out pop, and don't sleep on it. Definitely do not sleep. You're gonna regret sleeping on this 2-pack. Here we have the Sith Jet Trooper, and this could be lower. I think I got a little bit of emotion put into this because I myself personally love Star Wars, and I don't think this should be as high on the list, but it's not as hyped as the Red Sith Trooper because it's not a show only exclusive. That's why the Red Sith Trooper is trending at what, like $800 right now. But this one could be in the $250 to $300 range, depending on how well it sells. And there is still some hype behind it. Like I said, it's not as cool as the Red Sith Trooper. I personally don't think that the one line and the face on this is my favorite. It's really not one of my favorite molds, but I still like it. Star Wars Funko Pops have done well for the SDCC. So that's why I have ranked this one so high, is because in the past, present, they've always done well. Now, my favorite pop of the year, this would be the top of my most wanted list, Cyborg Superman. This is the one that I'm going after. Superman's classic. Everybody knows Superman. I think this is the best looking Superman out there. It just may be the best Cyborg Superman out there. And so just remember also, these are for the San Diego Comic-Con stickers. The shed exclusive stickers will do well for all of these pops, but this is the pricing that I have for the con stickers. I think most of you guys got that, but I just like how it almost looks like the Terminator in one pop. When I first saw the concept of this, I was like, man, we'll see how they pull it off. Maybe it's on my list, maybe not, but man, they pulled this piece off. Next we have Michelangelo with this surfboard that says Cowabunga on it from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sorcerers are going nuts on this one, that's why I have it so high. I'm collecting this one. I have this maybe third on my list of ones that I want, but the reason why it's so high up there is just from beyond those other pops. This one is going crazy, like I was saying, and this is on a must for most people that collect the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I know there are some good pieces from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but there are some misses, like the 8-bit pieces. But yeah, you got to get this one if you're collecting. And as far as resale, easy $300 right there in your pocket if you got the Comic-Con sticker. Here we have one that I'm not even picking up unless it doesn't sell out fast. I would pick it up just to unbox it and then just do it in a mystery box or something like that. But the reason why I think this one will be worth more than the other previous ones is because it's limited to the show. And I could be wrong on that. Maybe people don't buy this one, and it's one that could sit up there on eBay or something and never sell. But just because it is one of the more limited pieces for the show only, I don't know how they're gonna sell that though. Because if these are all limited to 3,000, and this one was particularly only sold at the show, then where else are they gonna sell it now? In the Funko shop? So I'm kind of confused on why this one's limited and where it's gonna sell at, and I guess we'll see here in the future. Maybe they throw it in a mystery box or something. That would make the most sense, but we'll see what they do with it. And then obviously we all heard about the controversy with the red Toucan Astronaut. And if you're collecting toucans, sorry, you're probably not gonna get this one unless you pay a pretty penny. In the end, you're gonna have to donate $500 to San Diego Comic-Con Museum. And just on principle, if I had a ton of money and was worth, millions of dollars, I still would not buy this, just on principle, because you want to hold a Funko Pop hostage just because you can, and you expect me to pay that for this. I'm hoping no one buys this. I'm hoping it sits there and then they lower the price or whatever to get this pop. I just think it's obviously the museum's hurting for money, obviously, if they're gonna do something like this. But this is limited to 1,000 pieces. And if this does sell out, or there's 1,000 people that donate, just sit at $500, I think the hardcore fans are gonna go after this one and then just never give it up. So this one potentially could be 500 and up. You'd be dumb to donate that kind of money and then sell it for under $500. That'd just be dumb. At that point, you might as well have just kept your money. So there's no point in going after this piece unless you actually want it for your collection. Resell on this one, I said 500, but it wouldn't make any sense to spend 500 to get $500. It could be, 800 to 1,000. But even then, the metallic Toucan Sam that released for charity that you could have picked up for 15 bucks goes between $300, $300 and $400. And this isn't even close to touching that pop. So why you would spend 500 bucks on this, whatever, I'm done ranting. But this is going to be the most expensive pop, potentially. But if you're watching my videos and you're thinking about buying this, please don't. Let's just skunk this market and not participate in crap like this. That's what it's crap. Anyways, guys, that concludes it for today's episode of the most expensive at San Diego Comic-Con 2020 Funko Pops. Funko Pops to buy for the SDCC. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. In the comments, let me know if you agree, disagree, or whatever you want to tell me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And subscribe if you're new. Share it with your friends. Let them know what we're doing over here. As always, guys, beg by beg, collect on the pops. I will see you next time on another awesome fire episode of whatever I can think of next to entertain you, to entertain myself and my kids, because this stuff is fun to put together and fun to make. As always, guys, beg by beg, collect on the pops. I'll see you next time. Peace.